Hey everyone, long time no video. This is Alina from Argentina, and today I'm answering one of your questions. Let's talk about the perverse narcissist. Perversion is, in psychoanalysis, it's very used because they talk about neuroticism and perversion, for example, and then these are different. The neurotic person will repress, contain, not say, send to the unconscious and forget about it. But the perverse divides, okay, splits. And so the narcissist is perverse in that sense, and that the narcissist throws at you, projects everything that is wrong in him or her, right? And so they will send or deposit everything that is wrong with them on you, and this is the projection that we all know. And perversion, it comes from, the word comes from the Latin. It's pervertare, which means invertir. How do you say that in English? Invertir, turn around, maybe invert, to turn around. And so it means also, it's interesting how abuse, the word abuse, means to use something the wrong way, and also use it in a way that is wrong, okay? It could be morally wrong or physically wrong. And so perversion also means it's similar to that, because it's invert, the use of something. In psychoanalysis, it's about, it started being about sex, but it's not really now. It's more about the personality structure. For example, a relationship, they use it not well, right? An intimate relationship, the narcissistic person who is considered to be in this category, perversion, will try to damage the partner, for example, or the co-worker or the friend, right? And because that's how they misuse things and people, that's how they move in the world, right? They divide, they project everything that is wrong in them onto you, because they are not able, they are so fragile, that's the theory, that they cannot see that in themselves. So they deposit that on you. And so this is when you start seeing a lot of manipulation and things, anything that is needed, anything they can do, no matter what, no empathy, I don't care about you, that's how, how they behave, narcissists, as long as I don't see that in me, if I'm the narcissist, right? And so I will do anything, right? Including hurting people that are very close to me, my family, etc. So that's the perversion part, right? And it's more in the psychoanalytic literature that you will find this. One of you was interested in this, in the perversion aspect of a narcissist. And so it's interesting to see how abuse is similar to that. It's a misuse of something. And then it's also interested to see how the victim of abuse of a narcissist is in a relationship where she or he is confused. Let's use they are confused, they are torn apart, accused, feel guilty, gaslighted, they are invalidated, confused, again, a lot of confusion, they are used, manipulated, lied to. And so that's how the perverse narcissist handles intimacy, people that are with them. When I talked about paradox and how the narcissist talks, speaks, confuses when they speak, they confuse people when they speak, the use of different tactics they have in order to confuse people, but that's not limited to that. They confuse through actions. This is one more thing about the perversion. The neurotic, they don't act, okay? Maybe they fantasize, but the perverse acts. And so in order to act, they have to get rid of any type of guilt, which they do. They project any type of empathy. They do, they don't have it, they don't use empathy, they don't do empathy. And so their perversion is not limited to words when they do, you know, the paradoxical order and how they speak and confuse. No, it's also in the context of things and ideas and moments, and they turn situations around in order to justify their acts. And they start, so this is why we start talking about sort of a psychosis where they start believing their own lies in order to act, right? So it's very complex, narcissistic perversion, and it's interesting too. Psychoanalysis is very rich when it comes to describing pathology, and I really find it amazing to see how it all fits when you start studying this, right? So I thought this was going to be useful maybe for you. Please let me know in the comments any questions that you have. I'm back. I had a cold and I had a problem in my eyes, but I'm back. I'm okay now. So I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for being here. Ciao, ciao. En Argentina.